Okay, pizza review time. This week we have Rao's made for home brick oven crust pizza, and it's a 5 cheese pizza variety. So there's a couple things I want to talk about for this pizza. First of all, Rao's, as far as I know, is a relatively new product. I've never seen this in the grocery store, just kind of popped up, and I was like, oh wow. Because we use Rao's here for our tomato sauce, and I was like, oh, well, they'll likely use a variety of variation of their tomato sauce in their pizza. So, interested to try it out. The second thing is it's brick oven, which I don't think I've had too many of these, but it looks like it's pretty thick, so it's pretty exciting. The last thing is I'm going to talk about, which is almost a negative, but we'll see, is price. This pizza came out to $12, which I think is the most expensive frozen pizza I've ever purchased. So, this thing better deliver for that kind of price. But to be fair, their sauces are actually on the more expensive side. For a jar of sauce, for example, for like marinara, Rayo's is maybe like 7.50, while ragu is maybe in like the $2 to $50 range. So, you know, you kind of get what you pay for. We like that sauce quite a bit. So hopefully this will transfer to this pizza. So anyway, excited to try it. So do what we always do. We'll cut it up and we'll see how it tastes. Yeah, got it. The other way. Okay. Pick this one. Okay. Alright, so let's check the under. Looks pretty good. Kind of got like some flour on it. Pretty interesting. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. A little oily on the top there. So yeah. All right, let's see how it tastes. First impression, very similar cheese flavor that I get from like a DiGiorno. I'm getting very similar notes on the cheese there. I didn't get a whole lot of sauce flavor. Let me get another bite and maybe I can get a little more of that. I don't taste the sauce at all. I mean, maybe a little bit on the back end, but there's there's not a lot of flavor on the sauce, which is surprising. They're literally a sauce company. You would think that would be the most prominent, but I'm not really getting that. I mostly taste the cheese, which, like I said, has very similar DiGiorno flavor profile. Kind of disappointing. Let me get some of this crust. Dough's just okay. It's kind of run of the mill. Nothing too exciting. Nothing to write home about. It's chewy, which I kind of like. Especially for this style of pizza, I do like a little bit of chew, and I definitely took a lot of time to chew that crust on the back there. I'm just very disappointed. I didn't really taste the sauce there. I'll get one more bite, and then we'll go into the overall review. Okay, so that last bite, I could kind of taste the sauce, but I really had to look for it, you know? I was saying, okay, let's get this cheese flavor out of the way. Let me see where this sauce is. I tasted it. It's very muted. It's not prominent, but it is there. And to be quite honest, this really just tastes like a DiGiorno pizza. In all honesty, if you gave me this pizza and didn't show this box, I would have thought it was a DiGiorno pizza. Just in all honesty, like, there's a lot of herbs on here, right? You can see it. But the herbs don't really come through all that much. It's really just the cheese is the most prominent ingredient in the taste. And, there's a little bit of sauce on the back end, and the crust is just nothing to write home about. I mean, this is just very disappointing. I'm just really surprised, just for how expensive it was, to really taste like a pizza that's maybe half price of what I paid for. It's just really disappointing. So, for score, I mean, maybe like a 6. I just, I mean, no, okay, 6.5. I think 6.5 is more fair with what I'm tasting here. I mean, I just really don't think it's worth the price. I mean, it's a DiGiorno pizza. That's exactly what it is. And, you know, in all fairness to it, it's a perfectly fine pizza. It's just there's nothing really special going on here, especially, for how much they charge for it. The cheese is fine. The sauce is very muted. There's not a whole lot going on there. The crust is just okay, and the herbs, they don't really add a whole lot. So, 6.5.